A new report from The Atlantic reveals that Democrats in the United States Senate, who are working on their reconciliation infrastructure package, decided that the $3.5 trillion price tag's a little too much, even though you only have to get your Democrats to approve it through the reconciliation process. But they've decided they're going to cut $30 billion out of it, to make that amount a little lower, a little more stomachable, if that's even a word. Here's the thing. The $30 billion they're cutting is something that President Joe Biden had specifically requested. Biden said, give us $30 billion so we can prepare for the next pandemic. And originally it was okay. But according to The Atlantic, and this had not been widely reported yet, they cut the $30 billion in funding to help protect America from the next pandemic. Pandemic response, extra medical equipment, medicines, hospitals, things like that, gone out of this reconciliation package to most likely appease those horrible corporate centrist Democrats who don't want Americans to have nice things. It's really about the only way you can say that now. Listen, folks, I can't even say if we're in the middle of a deadly pandemic at this point. It feels like we still have more to go than we've already been through with the resurgent Delta variant and all of the other variants that are most likely going to come after this one. We can't even get through this. And we saw last spring, 2020, how unprepared this country was. We didn't have ventilators. We didn't have enough hospital beds. They were having to put people in parking garages. They were putting them on cots. People were dying because there weren't enough ventilators to go around. We had to, enact the, Defense Production Act just to make car manufacturers start making ventilators instead. And here Biden, to his credit, and I give him a hard time, but hell, to his credit here, said, listen, we can't do this again. We now see how vulnerable we are. We've been watching it unfold for over a year. For the love of God, let's get this country prepared. But unfortunately, the Democrats in the Senate learned absolutely nothing over the last 18 months, and last week they stripped the $30 billion from the reconciliation package. I don't even know what else to say. It's like whatever happens from this point forward, we deserve it. We just deserve it at this point. These individuals, no matter which party they're from, they're not going to spend the money necessary to protect the American public. As I always say, there's about a handful of them. Between the House and Senate, you got a handful. You got your Bernies, your AOCs, your Cori Bush, your Ayanna Presleys, Rashida Tlaibs, Ilhan Omars, Ro Khannas, Merkleys, Markeys. You've got those folks. That's about it. And that's not enough to protect this country. We're kind of screwed here, folks. And unfortunately, the Democrats in the Senate just helped to screw us over again at some unspecified point in the future.